What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Trailer Park Live right here on the 2nd Street Marvel, where I'm typically coming at you every single Friday night around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But today we are going on Saturday. I had a very busy week this last week, and then had a long day yesterday because, well, just it was a long day, and then I had to get out early for a bike ride, and then I had an event that I had to go work for my business as well, so I didn't get a chance to go live last night, and I figured I better do this makeup stream here tonight. Now, I don't want to paint myself into a corner here and do what I usually do and say that this ain't going to be a very long live stream because I'm tired and it's just been a long day. This is how it goes. But you know what happens is I always say, every time I say it's going to be a short stream, it still ends up being like 2 hours long. And I swear, I'm not going for that long tonight. Although, you know what? I always, like, I feel bad if I don't, because one of the things is I get in here and I start flapping my gums and interacting with all the great people that are in the chat, and, you know, like, I kind of get my energy up, and it's just hard to do a short live stream. It's just hard to do a short live stream. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's you guys. I'm feeding off the energy of the people, you know? Maybe that's what it is. I think that's what it is. It's your guys' fault, which is ultimately a good thing, right? I think it is. But thank you all so much for being here tonight. Make sure, if you could do me a favor, make sure that you thumbs up this video, this live stream, share it out with your friends right now. Get on Twitter, get on Facebook, get on Instagram, or wherever else you can share it, and tell them to come hang out with us here for, I don't know, maybe the next 60 minutes or so. Probably a few less than that now. But thank you all so much for being here today. Now, before I get into today's live stream, one of the things I want to talk about is if you like what you're seeing here and, you know, you like this video and you like my handsome face flapping my gums about all the things I talk about, make sure that you're subscribed. Click that little bell so you get those notifications. And when you click that little bell, make sure that you scroll over there, and once you hit the little bell, there's a little drop-down menu where you can click all, so you get all those notifications anytime I do a live stream. Now, also, if you do like what you're seeing here in this video, in this live stream, and you know you want to support the channel with your hard-earned dollars, you know, just a little bit more, then your likes and shares and subscribes, which, believe me when I say that really helps out. I really do greatly appreciate that. And a lot of times, I mean, that does just as much good as becoming one of the Myrtle Maniacs, our channel members. Now, one of the things I do for our channel members is I do some live streams, and I know, I keep saying this. I need to get on and do some live streams with the channel members. It's been a while, just been kind of busy with life, and matter of fact, if you caught the last members live stream, I talked a little bit about that, and I've still got to talk about some things that kind of happened that go along with what that last live stream that I did for channel members was about as well, which I think was a good one. I think it was a good one. was talking about unions. It's talking about unions and, you know, how much they suck. But anyway, one of the other things I do with the money that I get from the channel memberships is I use it and I go and I put it into crowdfunding comic books. There's different projects out there through Kickstarter and Indiegogo that I really, I enjoy going out there and getting the chance to, you know, go out there and scour the interwebs and find different projects out there to help fund and I guess essentially help bring to life, help these creators' dreams come true. And what I do occasionally is I do some giveaways of those books as well. And one of the next books I'm going to be giving away is this right here. This is Lady Death, Diabolical Harvest. This is chapter 16 of Lady Death in the Coffin Comics universe. Since they have been doing their crowdfunding campaigns on Kickstarter, this is the 16th one right here. I've been getting a lot of these. Now, I was flapping my gums about this particular book and how they just launched a campaign here last week? Yeah, it was last week for La Muerta Devious, which is the new one that is currently in funding right now. I will be giving this copy away. All you got to do is be a channel member. That's it. Just be a channel member. You don't have to like the video. You don't have to comment down in the comment section below about why you should win this book and not some other dickhead. You don't have to do any of that. All you got to do is be a channel member, right? That's it. That's all you got to do. But thank you all so much for being here tonight, and thank all of the channel members, the Myrtle Maniacs, for all of your continued support. I do greatly appreciate that. Now, one of the other things I do have here that we're going to cover really quick is some crowdfunded books that just came in the mail. They just came in the mail here over the last few days, and we'll talk a little bit about those, but before I get into all of that, I want to get into the live chats and say hello to all the beautiful people here in the building today. Let's see who all we have got here. Let's see. I see we've got Jedi Jen here. We've got Daniel Fisher as well. Thank you all so much for being here. We've also got StarWarsMCU-OG, as well as Roy G. Biv. All right. Well, thank you for being here, Roy G. I don't think I've seen you in here before, but thank you. Thank you for being here. We've also got RC Scott in the building as well. Thank you so much for being here. And did I see? Is that no? Okay. I thought I seen Dixie in here, but maybe it was just Roy G. Biv, Bell Biv DeVos. I'm kidding. I think it was Roy G. Biv's his little avatar that kind of almost reminded me of Dixie. Might have been that. Oh, I see we've also got Mike Popcorn Porter and Jason from Polyhedral Paradise. Some great people here in the building today. Let's see what everybody's talking about. Everybody's saying what's up. All right. I hope you're all having a very good weekend so far. Saturday's almost over, and depending on where you live at, especially on the East Coast, like it seems like everybody is. See, I swear, it seems like all the channel members, seems like all the people that I know from YouTube, and like everybody lives on the East Coast. Like all of them, they all live on the East Coast. That's weird. I mean, it's not weird, I guess. I mean, plenty of people live on the East Coast, but like I don't. I live on the West Coast, right? We also got Jonny on the spot dropping in with a 27-month member chat. Thank you so much, Jonny on the spot, for your support. Greatly appreciate you. Let's see. RC Scott throwing the horns. Everybody wishing everybody well. Yes. Be well, John Spartan. Oh man. Okay. So an hour and a half. Yeah. It'll end up being an hour and a half. That's probably it. Don't flap your gums at me. I may take it as a good time. Okay. My bad. I'm sorry, but I understand. I understand what you're saying there. You're like a good gum job, huh? I think. No, I'm not going there right now. It's a little early, or is it a little late? I don't know. I almost missed it. How long we've been entertaining the masses? Man, I don't know, man. It's been a while. You know, I think the channel here, we're in our, 5th year? Getting ready to hit 5 years? Was it 2018, 2019 when I started this whole thing? Yeah, I think it was 2019 when I started this channel, man. Time flies, man. Time flies. And we've we've had some fun here, that's for sure. We've also had some other times where it's been really fun, but probably not for other people, right? All right, don't threaten me with a good time, says Jason. All right, yeah. Got Mike Popcorn Porter saying, "What's up?" Oh, looks like Daniel Fisher's tipping back a few. It's tipping back a few. Yeah, yeah. The birthday man himself. Yeah, yeah. Jason says 33 months with you in grades? Sheesh. Like family. I know, right? It is. It really is. Yeah. I don't live on any coast. Oh, okay. So are you like right in the Midwest? Like in the Midwest area? Like that's cool. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from the real heartland. You know, like people, like I always hear where people talk about like Texas and shit. Like it's the heartland. No, the fucking heartland is Kansas. Okay, it's like right in the center of America. That's the true heartland. It's the land of Oz, right? Yeah, you know, I get tired of the heartland bullshit. Especially what's his name? George Strait. Remember he did that movie, Pure Country? You guys probably don't remember. There's probably somebody out there that remembers. If you're like me, music is my life, and you like George Strait, and you know that, you know, he did this movie called Pure Country, and he did this song where he was singing, "Sing a song about the heartland." Yeah, the fucking heartland is Kansas, okay? Fight me. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, you're not on any coast. Yeah, maybe we should do the day count for your birthday every year like Santa does with Christmas. Yeah, we should. How many days left, Mike Porter? How many days? Oh, man. That's funny. Gummo? Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen that movie in a while. Gummo. That's I want to say a classic, but is it a classic? I don't know. It's definitely an old movie. Yeah. A Tuscaloosa dumpling. I don't even want to know what that is. I don't even think I want to know what that is. It doesn't sound too good. It doesn't sound too good. Sounds like that might be some innuendo. Thanks for stopping by your Twitter space. Yeah, absolutely, Mike Porter. Good times. Oh, we have had some times. Remember the great channel explosion during the pandy? Yeah, channels were mad beefing. Yeah, they were, man. You know, I think the beef that I had, I think mine was like leading into, it was like right around the same time. It was like right around the same time when I had mine. I think it was. I remember it was on Snowdub's birthday. Yeah, good times. StarWarsMCU-OG says Pure Country in 92 or 93. Was it that? Nah, I swear it was later than that. I swear it was a year or two later than that, but you might be right. It might have been 92 or 93. Yeah, Arkansas. No, not Arkansas. It's Arkansas, not Arkansas. I don't care what anybody, that's Arkansas, not Arkansas. Like, nobody in Kansas says that shit. Nobody says Arkansas. The only people that say Arkansas is probably people from Arkansas because they don't want to be in Arkansas. They'd rather be in Kansas. That's it. Yeah. The state of Georgia is the heartland. Right. Oh, that's funny. My birthday is in 8 days, says Jedi Jen. All right, well, happy birthday, Jedi Jen. So 8 days. That puts us next Sunday? Is that not like tomorrow, but like a week from tomorrow? All right. I think we might be able to remember that. I shoot rhinos in Alabama. The tusks are loose. Oh man, the big chicken. What am I missing there? The big chicken. Oh man. All right, guys. All right, everybody, calm down. Hold your applause now. Thank you so much. Thank you. So one of the first things I want to talk about here is the crowdfunding comics. I did, in case you guys didn't hear me flopping my gums earlier, one of the things I like to do is crowdfund comics. And one of these books I recently backed was from this publisher called Comics Tribe. They actually put out some of these books in local comic book shops. You can sometimes find them in the Previews magazine, and you can order them in through your local comic shop. As a matter of fact, you know what? They actually got a book. They never finished that series, did they? you know, I think they still owe us an issue or two. I mean, they don't owe it to, I mean, they got to finish the series, but yeah, hey. Anyway, regardless, I just got this in the mail. This is Sync issue number 11. This book right here is written by John Lees. It's got art by Alex Cormack, and is that lettered by, is it Sean Lee, maybe? No. Sean Lee, who's, I can't remember the Lee who's doing the letters on here as well. Now, this series is one, I never got to read the original 10 issues as they came out. I actually ended up picking up the trade paperbacks of this series. And I thought it was a pretty good series. So John Lees is a pretty good horror writer. And so when I seen this one, they put up the crowdfunding campaign for it. I had to go and fund this book so I could get this in and read it. And I think I swear I still got to finish one of the trade paperbacks. But let's see who all we've got here. We've got story by John Lees, art by Alex Cormack, covers by Alex Cormack, C.P. Wilson, 3. Was that supposed to be C.P. Wilson the third? No, I don't think it is. Louis Joyce and Matt Zollman. And letters by Sean Lee. I was right. And logo by Tim Daniel. And I'll show you those names right there. You can get a look at that. Now, one of the things you can definitely tell is, in case you've ever seen his work, is Alex Cormack's art. He has a style that's really all his own. I've seen he's done several different series. I can't even think of the number of series that I've read that have him doing the art in them at this point. Quite a few of them, but it's definitely got a very distinct style that you can see. Very good stuff here. Now, let's see what this says. Cutthroat. Chrissy Woods is an old woman now, but she's still haunted by her childhood encounter with the local legend known as Iron Tooth Jack, the Gorbals vampire. 7 foot tall and a mouthful of metal fangs, Jack is an evil older than the Blue Van Clowns, or many of the other terrors that lurk in the shadows of Glasgow. An evil most have forgotten. When her neighbor's son goes missing, Chrissy becomes convinced that Jack is back. But Chrissy has lived in Sink Hill her whole life, which means she has some teeth of her own. Yeah, that's what it tells us right there on the very back of this. And like I said, it's been a while since I read that first trade paperback, and then, like I said, I think I still need to finish the second trade of this series as well. But very good stuff here. Like I said, John Lees writes some pretty good horror books. He's actually written some of my favorite horror books that I have actually read. On AWA Upshot, he did one that was much like that. Remember that movie from back in the 90s? Quentin Tarantino kind of had, there was like, who all directed? There was Quentin Tarantino. There was, what's his name? The guy, Desperado, Rodriguez, right? And a few other directors. They did a movie called Four Rooms. Isn't that what it was called? Where they all directed a different little snippet, and they all kind of sort of tied together. Well, he did one like that called Hotel on AWA Upshot, which was an absolutely great book. And so when I seen this one, I had to read it. He also did another one on IDW Comics a few years ago called Mountainhead that was absolutely fucking great. One of the better comic books that I've definitely read over the last few years. I really did enjoy that series. I got some reviews of that up here on the channel as well. So when I seen this one, I had to go back it. Good writer, great creative team altogether, and I can't remember how much this particular project cost here to back. Let's see, what was it? Sync 11. What was it for this book? It was $20. It was $20. It's $20 to back that one. And I know there's probably somebody out there like $20 for a single comic book. It is a little bit thick. It is a little bit thick. It's got quite a bit in there. It's not just a regular like 21-page book like you're gonna get from Marvel. It's a little bit thicker than that. The cover stock, the paper stock, and everything is a much nicer quality than what you're gonna get out of most of the comic books out there on shelves at your local comic book shop. Just a they put some money into it, for backers like me or anybody who's gonna go and back this book. Very good quality stuff, and that's usually one of the things that you get out of a lot of the crowdfunded creators out there is the quality of the books. Not always necessarily the art, not always necessarily the storytelling, but the quality of the cover stock, the quality of the pages inside the book are typically better than what you're going to find out of most comic books. Now, that you can find at local shops. Now, that's not to say all of them are, but quite a few of them are, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in this next project we're going to talk about in just a minute. But also along with that came this right here. This it came with this bookmark for Dig, which Dig was the name of the first series. It might have been the name of the maybe the first one was Dig. No. Dig is the new one. Is it Dig? Dig is the. I think Dig came out with a trade paperback too, which was one of the characters that was kind of tying into Sync also. It was Sync and Dig. And yeah, so it came with this bookmark here, and then you can flip it over. It's got some different art there on the back of that one. Now, the next thing that also came with this is this metallic card as well. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see that one right there. There we go. That's probably about the best we're going to get out of it. Just with the lighting and everything as far as that looks, but you can see it's metallic. Yeah, that's the hard thing about like seeing some of these, and even in person it's kind of dark to see anyway. But that's one of the things with like the metallic card stuff and like some of the metal covers that you find out there is by the time you try to show them off on a camera and everything with like lighting and all that stuff, it really makes it kind of hard because just the way the light reflects off of all of it. But these were just some of the little things that came with backing this project as well. But I haven't got a chance to read this book yet. Like I said, I still need to catch up with some of that other previous stuff as well. But very good stuff. Like I said, I like the creative team and things like that. But let me know down in the comments below if you've ever even heard of Sync. Have you ever even heard of Sync? Some very good stuff. Very good stuff. But now let's go ahead and we'll talk about this next series that I have here. Oh, we've got a 5-month member chat from Brian Mccann, my man. Says, my 2+ years got ruined when I had to switch banks. Yeah, man. I understand, man. That sucks. Like that can be rough having to switch banks. Remember I had to do that when I started my business. I actually ended up switching banks and everything, and it kind of sucked, but like I went with a bank that's not one of these big corporate banks. I used to do like the whole Chase thing and all that stuff, and like they started ridiculous stuff. But needless to say, one day they were being dickheads, and I was like, all right, you know what, just empty my account, give me all my money, I'll go bank somewhere else. And they're like, what? I'm like, what? You're being an inconvenience to me. You're supposed to be here to help serve me. I'm not asking you to do anything that's illegal. I'm not asking you to do something that's like crazy or anything. It was ridiculous. So yeah, I started banking with a small local bank, and it's been very good. It's been very good. And as a matter of fact, even this small local bank, they actually even became customers of mine as well. So that was something good. That was something good. Something good came out of it. Now, this next project that I want to talk about is one coming to us from Pocket Watch Press. Now, before I do get into that, I do want to talk about this right here. Is when I opened up this package that came in the mail, it came with this announcement of a new series coming from Pocket Watch Press, which is going to be an anthology series from creator Trevor Fernandez-Linkovich, but he's going to have other people on there as well. But this one's called Minutes to Midnight, the hour between life and death. Now, in case you can't see that right there, It says right there, launching. This new project is going to be launching on May 22nd. That's Monday. That's Monday, right? And I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but there's a little here. You can freeze frame. You can freeze frame the stream. See if you can scan that with your little phone and go check this out. But it's minutes to midnight, the hour between life and death. Kickstarter coming soon, launching Monday, May 22nd. I don't know if you'll be able to. I don't know if you'll be able to. You might have to take a screenshot and then zoom in with your little phone and everything. But it will be launching on Monday, and I can assure you that I'll probably end up flapping my gums a little bit more about this series and showing it off next Friday. So, in case you guys don't know, Pocket Watch Press, they recently, maybe about 2 years ago, somebody I actually met here through YouTube, through just other people that I kind of met here through YouTube. I met this guy. He got a channel called Dark Knight Nation. Trevor Fernandez Linkovich kind of had this dream. He wanted to become a comic writer, and if you go check out some of his reviews and everything he used to do on his channel, he gets in there and gets pretty, I guess you could say, critiques them pretty good. And so he launched his publishing company and started self-publishing through Kickstarter his own series, which I'm happy to say have been in there since the very start, and was proud to be one of the people on the first project, and been there since the start. For Area 51, the Helix Project. This is issue number 6. This is the final issue of this series. This series it's kind of dealing with not even necessarily conspiracy theories, but kind of some conspiratorial type of stuff, Area 51 type of stuff, obviously, and dealing with this character that is like an alien. I mean, somewhat like Superman, if you will, but not exactly. It's taken several different kind of ideas and kind of mixing them here into this series. It's been very good. This is the 6th and final chapter of this story. I'm not sure if he's going to do a follow-up. I haven't got a chance to read it yet. I'm not sure if he's going to do a follow-up to this series, like a second story arc or anything like that. But this series has been really good through the first 5 issues. And this right here is the A cover. Right here we've also got the B cover that came in as well. And I believe both of these we backed, I think it was like $15 for both of these books. One was, I want to say $7. The other one was $8 right here. These are the first 2 covers right here. And then we've also got the 3rd cover right here, the C cover right here. Some very good stuff. Now, also when he launched this project, he had where they had reprinted issue number 1, number 2, a couple of the different issues that he probably sold out of while he's been going around doing at different comic conventions and things like that, and hopefully building his company and this series up to get it to more people. It's a very, very good series, and even the art in the book is very good, and the story itself I thought was really good as well. I can't wait to read this last chapter of this series. Like I said, I've really kind of supported this one. This is one of those, this is the 6th issue that just came out. And for me, if you ask me, I say it's like his first series. I still consider him a first-time creator because this was his first series. When he launches Minutes to Midnight here on Monday, I would say, obviously he's not a first-time creator. He's, kind of moved beyond that. And he's had these successes here along the way and has kind of built up his, I guess you could say, built up his reputation here over the last couple of years with this first series. And you guys can make a bet that I will be there to back Minutes to Midnight. So, very good stuff. And as a matter of fact, one of the things I even did with some of the money that I got here from the channel memberships is I actually went and went, and thanks to the Myrtle Maniacs, our channel members, one of the things I did was one time I backed the retailers tier, which came with like, I want to say like 4 or 5 different issues of, you know, like the ones that came out at the time. I think it was like maybe the first 3 or 4 issues. And it came with like 4 or 5 of them. I went ahead and backed that, and I took them to one of my local comic book shops. That's Horizon Comics and Collectibles here in Lancaster, California. I took them into them and just gave them to them and said, "Here, I bought this tier. I got this for you guys, and I want you guys to do whatever you want. If you want to sell them, give them away, whatever you want to do with these books, courtesy of me and the Myrtle Maniacs." For your customers to hopefully build some interest for the series and just get these books into more people's hands. I've also given copies of this series away to some of our different channel members as well. Done some of those as giveaways. Very good series. Worth every, like I said, I'm proud to have been there supporting this book the whole time. First time creator. Very good stuff. Make sure if you haven't got a chance to read it, you can yourself go back it, or not even back it at this point, but you can go to their to his website and you can just search it up. It's Pocket Watch Press. You could here, let me show you. There's a sticker here. There's a sticker right there. Pocket Watch Press. You can go check out his website, and you can order these books from his actual website. He's also got t-shirts and other things there as well. Very good series, worth the money, and definitely a creator who is passionate about the books that he is writing and creating. Very good stuff. And you know, to me, I would say that's something that's it's, I swear, like, and I'm not saying that every creator who does comic books ain't passionate about their work, but there's some people who really go the extra mile and put their money where their mouth is. And I'm more than happy to have all the people that they have supporting their books. I think he's a creator definitely worth supporting with your hard-earned dollars. I've supported him with mine. So anyway, that's enough flap my gums for now. That's enough flap my gums about that. Let's get back in here into the chats and see what you guys are talking about. Let's see. Did you guys see the size of that chicken? Yeah, I love that movie. I love that movie, right? Yeah, Young Guns. It's a good one. It's a classic. I haven't got my kids to watch it yet. Matter of fact, the other night, I got my kids to watch Wayne's World. They never seen Wayne's World. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find this damn movie. And it was on Max. It was on HBO Max. And so I made them watch Wayne's World the other day. And I think they liked it. You know, my daughter was like, it kind of reminded me of Bill and Ted's. I'm like, yeah, I could see that. Similar, but like Wayne's World was like the original, like, fucking YouTube streamers, right? Remember they had their cable access channel 10, you know, from Aurora, Illinois. Like they were literally doing their shit from their basement, just like we all do now. Except for I'm not in my basement. I'm not in my mom's basement. I swear I'm not in my mom's basement. You don't believe me, do you? It's not my mom's basement. It's not even a basement. It's a studio. I swear. I swear it is. It's a studio. It's a studio. Oh, Roy G says Jayhawkers can't stand. You know what? You've got to. You are, aren't you? You are Dixie, aren't you? You're being just like Dixie. You got to be Dixie. I'm pretty sure you're Dixie. I'm pretty sure, Roy, that you are. I'm saying it. My Dixie wrecked. What? No, that was his name. It was My Dixie Wrecked. Not mine. Not my. Like, I'm not right now anyway. But like that was the username was. Y'all, why y'all giving me a hard time? Stop it. Come on, man. Come on, you usually have to pay extra for some Oscar Wilde like wordplay like that. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Be raising my glass to you, Jedi Jen. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Raise them. Raise them away, Jayhawkers. Can't stand them. Oh, man. I had to talk about the big chicken. Where's Aglax? I don't know. He's probably trolling somebody else tonight. He's probably trolling somebody else tonight. Not me. Not me. Poor little old me. Okay. I also think you Atlanteans are brave for not having public transport to the ballpark. Oh, man, that's funny. I see what you did there. I get that one. I see what you did there. I understood that reference. The Big Chicken is a landmark in a city I grew up in. I talked about it in the beginning of my tour. Oh, okay. I wasn't there at the very start. I got there a little bit late. Yeah. Yeah. The logo was pretty sick. Oh, was that on Area 51 or was that on Sync? I've been flapping my gums too long already. Already flapping my gums too long. Look, we're already 36 minutes in. Yeah. Drew Daniel Fisher, no public transportation to one of the best baseball parks and restaurant bar area. All right. Why? Why wouldn't they have that? You know what? Oh, it's not public transport. I was going to say you could Uber. You could Uber there. You could Uber. To me, in a great way, that art is a more realistic upscale of where the wild things are. Okay. All right. Yeah. In Sync. Okay, so I was still talking about Sync there. All right. Public transportation is for Michael Jackson impersonator. I see what you did there. I know what you're talking about. Like, I don't really keep up with the news and stuff, but like I know what you're talking about there. I know that one. Another reference I understood. Yeah. Aglax is doing the Star Trek podcast on Saturday night. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Is he? I usually see him post about it. Yeah, Robert Rodriguez. See, took the first name right out of my mouth. I knew it was Rodriguez. I don't know why I couldn't remember Robert. Because he's a good director, man. He's a good director. He's like one of the first, he's, I think he's one of those dudes too who didn't go to I don't think he even went to film school. I don't even think he went to film school. I think he wrote a book about it. Didn't he write a book about it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Live long and prosper, Aglax. Yeah. Yeah. Daniel Fisher says economically $20 is fair. Yeah, it really is. Like if you're a smaller creator, doing crowdfunded books, you almost have to do it at that price, depending on how many people you got backing your books to make it worth your money to probably really get any kind of money, honestly, with a lot of these projects. But yeah, the reason why others are cheaper is due to economies of scale and scope. Yeah, no, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there at all, Daniel Fisher. You says, in my opinion, no, you're absolutely right. And that's why, and that's the one thing I don't get with when you get into books like Marvel books, like Marvel, right? Marvel Comics, they print on the cheapest quality books. But I can tell you one thing. If there's anybody that can stand to lower the prices, it's Marvel Comics, DC Comics, because they flood the shelves with all kinds of different titles. But not only that, every single title has multiple fucking covers and they're printing on such a scale, they shouldn't even be charging that much for their books at all. Because they're charging $3.99. A number one typically costs $4.99. They're doing a lot. But yeah, you're not wrong. Well, that would be what I look like in the morning. That's funny. Switch to a bank just down the street. Tired of driving 10 miles. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 10 miles. Yeah, that's way too far. Yeah, that's definitely too far. It's cool. Jedi Jen said that's cool. I drive 31 miles one way to work. Oh my God. Can't you work from home? Jedi Jen. Dang, yeah, no, but I hear you. Country living. Like where I grew up at back home, I think when I was growing up, we were 13 miles. We were 13 miles from town, and the town I lived in, like, it wasn't a big town. It wasn't a big town, but I mean, it was big enough. And from what I hear, it's gotten a lot bigger, and it's not quite the town that I grew up in. But hey, you know. But yeah, even we lived 13 miles out of town, but 31, whew, man, that's rough. That's rough. Like, do you work full time? Do you work driving 31 miles? You have to. You have to. You know what I would be doing though? I'd be riding my bike. I'd be riding my bike. That's 62 miles a day. Shoot, I'd be skinny as hell riding 62 miles a day. I'd be like, I would definitely hit Tour de France challenge miles that I do. I'd definitely be hitting those miles every year, easy. Oh man, look at, you can still kind of see where I went riding the other day. I was sweating, and my the hair on my neck kind of got me a little bit of chafing there. But yeah, that's rough, Jedi Jen. But yeah, you got to do what you got to do. And some people talk forever about their comic and how great it's gonna be. Oh, Jason, I know what you're saying, dude. That's not very nice. But honestly, his book looks like it's gonna be pretty fucking good. It looks like it's gonna be pretty good. It does. Now, I will say the one thing that he was saying the other day is that it's gonna take like a fucking year after the Kickstarter runs, and I'm like, a year? Bro, you tested my fucking patience. You tested my goddamn patience making a motherfucking comic book take a year to put out. I don't give a fuck if it's a trade paperback or not. A year? Like, you gonna crowdfund a fucking comic book and you gonna make me wait a year for that shit? You're testing my motherfucking patience. Big time. Big time, bro. Yeah, that's really a test of my patience. Now I will say the difference is what makes up for that. What makes up for a lot of that is if a creator is going to take that long making a book, or at least getting that book into backers' hands, one thing that you gotta do is keep constant communication with your backers. At least, like, you know what? Like, at least once a month. At least once. I would say a fucking year. You better be going more updates than once a month. More updates than once a month for sure. Because if I only get fucking 12 updates from the time this motherfucker funds until the campaign ends, until that shit arrives in my mailbox, I'm mad as fuck. But that's the thing. Is communication is key. If you are there giving constant updates, like most of the books that I crowdfund, the creators, a lot of them don't take that long, and it may not even take them that long. But even the ones that do, one of the things they do is constant updates. A lot of them, like I was talking about, like the folks over at Coffin Comics, they probably do updates way more than once a week, probably 2, maybe 3 times a week. Let's see, several of the ones I back that are like they do updates constantly. At least once a week, I would say, is probably good if you're gonna take, especially if you're gonna take that long. But and it doesn't have to be anything major, just little things here and there. You know, maybe a look at an art panel here. You know, like, oh hey, check out this one. This one's getting ready to be colored. Check out this one right here. We're getting ready to send this off to the letterer. Just shit like that. Little things here and there. It doesn't have to be a lot, but just little things here and there along the way to keep your backers engaged and help build that hype and that excitement. If you can't do that, like, I would say that at least once a week, if you're going to take a fucking year to deliver your book, don't even think about it. Don't even think about fucking doing it. You know, just fucking stop. If you're going to give me one goddamn update a month, just fucking no. Like, you got me pissed off. Like, I'm getting worked up already just thinking about waiting a goddamn year for a fucking comic book that I just crowdfunded, and I'm only getting one goddamn update a month! Oh, sorry. Sorry. Whew. Let me get cool off there. In case you can't tell, I've had experiences just like that. Some of them were even worse than that. Some of them weren't even doing updates every fucking 90 days. And then when you ask for an update, they give you a fucking attitude. Like I didn't just give you $50 fucking dollars. Sorry, I'm sorry. See? You got me worked up here. You got me worked up here. You got me worked up. You got me worked up, all right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the screaming. I'm sorry about the cursing. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. No, but it's some serious shit. It's some serious. If you're gonna take a fucking if you're gonna take a year, you know, I'll get. You know what? How about how about twice a month? How about at least twice a month? At least twice a month. You know, at least twice a month. Some cool shit to keep me hyped. You give me this once a month bullshit, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Fucking 12 updates? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Now there are some creators out there like that when they start taking that long, or if it ends up being late, like say they were supposed to deliver in say September and it ends up being fucking like January or February. Like I've seen some like they fucking send an annoying amount of update, and I wouldn't say annoying. Like I appreciate it. I appreciate the communication, them being upfront, being like, "Hey guys, I'm fucking sorry. We got the shit going on. You know, like shit's in the process. You know, fucking printers or whatever the case may be. Let's just keep those constant updates. How hard is that? People work hard for their money. You can't spend fucking 5 minutes to type some shit out and say, "Hey guys, thank you." Thank you. But apparently to people like Kyle Higgins, it is that hard to do. Especially when he wasn't even fucking doing it. It was his wife. Especially like the people at fucking Boom Studios. Oh man. See, you got me started, Jason. You got me started. And the worst part is, I never learned to read. Wayne is still working? Dang, man. Wayne's still working. Clear on the... Man, it's almost... Oh, okay, yeah. He's probably... Is he door dashing? Oh, man, it skipped on me. It skipped on me. It's a garage, man. Yeah, it's a garage. No, it's not. It's a studio. Size of the chicken? Young Guns. Yeah. Yep. Young Guns. Sync. Oh, okay. Well, sync. All right. Yeah. I figure. I kind of got there. Yeah. I need more peyote. Right? So does the world. In my opinion, is dead and official. Yeah. Don't get me started on Aldous Huxley and mescaline. All right. I won't get you started. Every town in Kansas is a big town. No, it's really not. Like most towns in Kansas are small. Oh man, that's funny. Trinity should do the French race. That'd be great. I'm nowhere near that caliber though. That's not shaving. It's called Fetterman neck lump. Oh, okay. Is that what it's called? Fetterman neck lump? Is that? Yeah. Now it's a graphic novel. Yeah, it's a graphic novel. Yeah. Thought that was quite a long way. Yeah, it is. Like a year is a long time. Now, if it was like, if they like said, okay, we're starting a book and 1 year from now you're gonna have the book, like, and they're just starting and you're gonna have it a year from now. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. You're getting started now, and 1 year from now, like, okay, we're getting started, and then maybe you launch the campaign, say 6 months in, when maybe the book's halfway done or something, and you're getting, like 1 year. That's a while. And and to be fair, he did say he's giving himself some leeway, a little bit of time to get shit done. But yeah, 1 year is a long time. 1 year is a long time for a book. Even for a big book like that he's saying like 100 and some pages, that's a year's a long time. But it's not unheard of, and it's not. I wouldn't say it's out of the blue or like out of the unreasonable. I wouldn't say it's unreasonable either. I wouldn't say it's unreasonable, because if you go and you look at what a 100-page comic trade paperback is, we're talking about 5 to 6, about 5, I don't know, maybe about 5 issues of single issue comic books, about 5 issues, okay? Which is a lot of what a lot of comic books do, 5-6 issues for a story arc or for a whole story. Like Area 51 here was 6 issues. That's about it. That's about the right amount of pages and stuff. And then if you take a look at Area 51 here, like what was the first one? Let me see when the first issue that he did was. The first issue he did. Let's see. I know it was one of the. Let's see. Where was it at? Area 51, the Helix Project, number 1. The first one was funded on October 4th of 2020, and we're in 2023 now. So we're talking about less than 3 years. Less than 3 years. He's done 6 issues. Less than 3 years. I would say, honestly, right, less than that. So it's like 2.5. I mean, by the time the first book probably got actually in our hands, like it's probably been about 2 years. About 2 years for we'll give him a little more than 2 years, but we'll go about 2 years for 6 issues that he put in single issue books. 6 single issues took about 2 years. So I would say like a year. It's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. To be fair, from start from inception to creation and delivery, it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. You know what it is? It's just thinking about it. And I honestly don't think that it's even going to take him a year to fulfill. Once he launches the campaign, I don't think it's even going to take him a year to do. Even with fucking, like the art being really great and the story being really great and the page quality and the cover stock and the printers and the shipping and fulfillment, like I don't even think it's going to take him a year. But it's not too bad, to be honest, for a book that's trade paperback size. I want to say even Eric July with Isom, I want to say, well, from the time he announced it to when it actually he did his whole thing, and which he's basically launched a company. Like he didn't do crowdfunding and all that. It was a different story. But I think his was a little over a year, and that was 96 pages. So I mean, it's not unusual. It's not unusual. But what it is it's thinking about you backing this book. And like say it's at the beginning of the month, like say in a week from like a little over a week, say like the beginning of June, and thinking about you're gonna give up fucking $30, $40, $50, however much a book is gonna cost you, and waiting a full year. I mean, you think we're going through the Tour de France, the Giro d'Italia, the Super Bowl, fucking Christmas, Halloween, fucking Thanksgiving, fucking New Year's, fucking like all these different seasons and shit between the time you gave somebody your money to the time you get the damn buck. It sounds like a lot. But when you think about it, getting a book that thick, that's going to be a good quality, good story, good art, all that stuff. Because I don't think the book's going to be disappointing at all. I don't think it's going to be disappointing. It looks really good so far and everything. So like it's not unusual. It's not. A matter of fact, I mean, if we take a look at like Area 51 and the time it took for the 6 single issues, it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad of a time frame. So, but it's just thinking about it. The thing with like Area 51 was each issue came out. He did it all in single issues. So you got one issue, maybe 6 months down the line, you got the issue, maybe a little less than that, and then the next issue launches, and you get it a few months later. Like, it's something a little bit each, a little bit every few months to keep you going, to keep you hyped and excited, Like, if he would have launched this project, and then like in October. Say he launched a whole trade paperback and it funded in October. What was it? October 4th of 2020, and I was just getting it right now. I'd probably like 6 issues, like all 6 of those issues in one fucking trade paperback, and I just got it today. Yeah, I'd probably be like, you know what? Like, this is taking a little bit fucking long, right? It's taking a little bit long, right? Like 2.5 years, maybe more than 2.5 years, like, or a little less than 2. Like then I would probably, like it's a little bit different, but like doing the single issue format, like you're getting a little bit every, so like, but like he also made his very affordable too. Like most of them, like when he first started that, I think they were going like $5-6 an issue. That's not very bad. That's not very bad for a crowdfunded comic book. Like Area 51 was. But, thinking of the trade paperback, like it's just the time, it's just like thinking about a year. But by the time you get the book in your hand, you'll be like, okay, like it was good, it was worth it. But I think what it is too is like going and backing, different creators out there, like the folks at Coffin Comics, how these books right here, I think I want to say they're about 48 pages of story and art in each one. They do these a few months, 3-4 months, from the time it funds until the time it gets into backers' hands. So it's really like in the larger scheme of things, it's a realistic time frame. It's a realistic time frame. It's just thinking about that because so many creators that go back, I'm used to getting single issues. So you get the single issue, like I said, maybe every 5-6 months you get a new issue, new campaign to go back. So like I get it. But also the other thing is like he's doing a whole graphic novel, and I think that's good. I think doing the graphic novel style or trade paperback style format is better than doing single issues. Not always, but I think it could be. And honestly, I like reading trades a little bit more sometimes because you get like a full story in there. Or a graphic novel is different. A graphic novel is the full story from start to finish. It's nice reading books in that format as opposed to single issues. But I like single issues too. But it is nice getting that full trade paperback format. And look, we're already about to hit an hour. Ah, damn it. Yeah, it is a long wait though. But it's not outrageous for a book like that. Because like, look, let's look at this one. Oh yeah, let's look at these sons of bitches. Oh, this one right here, Berserker. Berserker was funded on October 1st of 2020. 12 issues, and I still haven't got my 3rd book. The book was all released in single issues at local comic book shops. Everybody else out there in the world has their fucking copies. And Boom Studios still hasn't delivered on this project. Don't get me started. Oh, I see we got Reefer Man in the building. Simple Sparrow, thank you so much for being here, Max. Roy G. Biff says, Tour de la Pew. Yeah. If you say so, buddy. What's Mike say? If you're talking about the same dude, I think you are. He's too busy to communicate. Oh, I'm talking about Josh. Yeah, no, it's all good. Oh man, ain't gonna happen. No good at communication. You're right. He's not. You know what? Honestly, like, I think he's not good with communication because what he does, like with the YouTube thing, like I don't think you really have to be in what he's doing for the most part. Like seriously, like. Because honestly, there's a lot of YouTube creators out there. Like, I guarantee you, a lot of them don't do the live streams like he does and get interactive with people on there, let alone doing like member streams. I would say that he honestly does like communicate, maybe not individual communication, not like on an individual basis, but I would say he communicates fairly well. But I do think that when it comes to crowdfunding his comic book and things like that, I think he would tighten it up on something like that because I think that he knows that it would take that to keep people engaged and keep people wanting and thirsting to get that book in their hands. I think he knows that. I think he does know that. I think he does know that. But in general, with like, you know, like I send the motherfucker a text. Yeah, I don't expect to get fucking text back for like a fucking week, a month, or something like that. But you know what? He's been like the last few times I've texted him, he's been pretty good. He's been pretty good about texting back. Yeah, he has been. Getting all worked about a picture magazine. What happened? Trinity just blew a gasket. Yeah. You got to keep it like CNN and the Weather Channel. Constant updates. Yes. Hey. I watched that movie. I've watched Chasing Amy. It's a good one. That's why you like comic books. You never learned to read. I knew it all. Yeah. No, I read other books too. Yeah. We are in 2025, right? No, not yet. So, I want some actual history. When was the very first comic book? Was it Superman or something else? No, there was definitely comic books before Superman. For sure. I don't know what it was. I don't know what the first comic book was though. No, like you have to get on the internet and search that stuff, man. Yeah. Jason says, "Oh man, I was totally baiting for a drubbing. Boo, boo, boo. You got soft in your old age." What do you mean? Dude, if it's not going to be a cheap ripoff of X-Men, I'll be super shocked. I don't think it is. I mean, I don't even know that it really sounds like X-Men. It sounds like something a little bit different. It sounds like a little more space sci-fi. Yeah. The Worm is my favorite X-Men. Oh, man, thank you so much once again for being here, Max. Reefer Man is in the building. Says, "Sorry I'm late. I've been jamming out to music from the 30s. Nice. So is that like some swing music? Like you get in a zoot suit and shit and you're gonna, you know. Yeah. Shaboom, shaboom. Yeah. Oh, is that the song you're talking about? Shaboom, shaboom. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then I got high. I was gonna mow lawn. Oh, you were gonna mow the lawn and then you got high? Hey, it happens, bro. It happens. Get off the devil's lettuce, son. Seriously, I haven't smoked since March. I thought about getting some today though. I thought about it. I didn't. Reefer Man, I apologize if your ears were ringing. Yeah, we were talking about you, Reefer Man. We were talking about you. Mike Porter was. He's like, Wayne's still working. Yeah. No, they weren't. But why? Oh, yeah, we were talking about you. We were talking earlier about people not in the chat like you and Aglax. Yeah, we were. Oh, you like Marmalade? Yeah, I like that. I like that Lady Marmalade song. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I don't know what Marmalade is myself. I don't. What is it? I just knew it from a song. Oh, thirsty. I'm drunk. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. Hell yeah. I can't remember the last time I was drunk. I can't remember. I have zero idea what's happening. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. The good old search engine says the first known comic book is History de M-View Boys. Or is that Baw? De M-View Baw. I don't know. Also known as The Adventures of Obadiah Old Buck by Swiss caricaturist Rodolph Topfer. Interesting. Dystopian future, metahumans. Yawn. You're so negative, Jason. You're so negative. Oh my god. So negative. You're just a hater. You're just a hater, Jason. You just don't like people that got dreams and goals and went to film school and stuff. Hater. Yeah. What are you even doing here? No, I think it sounds good. I like the premise of it. Like, and you know, in the little trailer that he got for it, I mean, I think it sounds good to me. I like that kind of shit though. I do like that kind of shit. I do. I mean, it sounds like it's got a lot of tropes from other shit, but you know what? Like, I swear, like every comic book I read does have a bunch of tropes. So like, and that's the thing is I was talking the other week about like originality. You know, like originality. Like you can do it. Like you can still do like somewhat original shit, but like it's almost like almost all of it's been done before anyway, right? Like not everything's been done. Like, but at this point, so much has been done to do something more like original. Like you got to do and like fucking make a mishmash of shit, you know, or what do they call it? What do the kids call it? What is it they call it when they take the shit and then mix it? Like you pretty much have to do that. And that's not that, like I said, it's not to say that it's all been done before, but like you got to kind of do a little amalgamation of different shit to, you know, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Zero is a concept and not a number. Zero, huh? All right. Yeah, Doris Day, Marty Robbins, Glenn Miller Orchestra. Okay. All right. Random Brad Creators is published in 1897. The Yellow Kid in McFadden's Flats is considered to be the first comic book, in so much that it bore the phrase comic book on its back cover. Okay. All right. So we've got a couple different answers for you. But, I mean, really? Couldn't we just go back to, like, the pyramids and shit like that, where they had the hieroglyphs and all that stuff? They had little pictures telling the story and all that. Like, couldn't we? Isn't that considered? I don't know. Isn't it? It could be. I'd say, I mean, it's not in a book format, but I mean, it's, you know, like pictures and, you know, it's got the picture pages, lots of fun with picture page. You know what I'm talking about? You know, yeah. Nice, I haven't listened to Glenn Miller Orchestra in a hot second. All right. Yeah. Because you would say I'm in the mood. All right. Yeah. Al's Psychedelic Breakfast. AI, is that AIs or is that Al's? So hard to say these days, you know? So hard to... Oh, I guess if it was an L, it would have the little leg on it being a capital. So, yeah. Unless it's is that a lowercase L? It could be a lowercase L. That's the confusing thing. When you get into typing and shit, like a lowercase L and an uppercase I. Dang it. Marmalade is like jelly with actual fruit pieces. Oh, so it's jam. It's jam? Right? Oh, no. It's, jelly, jam. Preserves. Preserves? Is that what you're talking about? It's preserves? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? I think that's what, I don't know Spanish. Admittedly. I don't know Spanish. Random Brad, I'm not here. What's up, Random Brad Creator? Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. And some of the comic knowledge there, too. I like it. I love it. Yeah. I think your reference is more accurate based on the context and presentation. Yeah, maybe so. Like I said, hey, take your pick. Mike Popcorn Porter says, oh man, it skipped on me again. That guy, his comic book is about building a super community with a whole team, and then he fires all of his team and friends and act like nothing happened, and then the community is shaking their heads. Oh, Mike Porter, that's funny. That's funny, but you know what? That's kind of like the art becoming real life, or the life imitating art. Yeah, that's it. Or is it art imitating life? I don't know. Mike, that's funny. Adam Hart Mother. Okay. I don't know what that is. Is it a book? Is it a book? Holy shit, Mike's fired. Mike shit's fire. Oh, Mike shit's fire? Is that what you said? Mike shit's, or is that Mike shit's fired? What? Oops, I did write that. Yeah, I mean, you kind of did. Oh, X-Men the remix. That's funny. Been off work for 3 hours. My mom came in at 7:50 at the restaurant I work at to eat 10 minutes before we closed at 8. I'm East Coast. Those that yeah, we know. Yeah, we got you. I've been smoking and such, listening to old music. Okay, nice. Hell yeah, dude. Like I said, I ain't smoked in a while, man. I need to. Yeah, Star Wars MCU-OG. He's laughing. Oh yeah, that stick figure just took off their what? Oh yeah, that stick figure just took off their pants. Oh man, no petroglyphs predate hieroglyphs. Oh okay, my bad. I'm not a historian. I'm not. Owls. There's a Pink Floyd song. Oh okay, yeah. Same with Adam Hart. Oh okay, gotcha. Okay. Al is short for Alan. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, see, Reefer Man on top of it. I'm surprised Mike Porter didn't know that, because music is his life, didn't you know? I was around when the first comic book was around. I saw it live. A caveman was drawing on the cave walls. Nice. Hell yeah, Mike Porter. Yeah. Metal. Yeah. Metal. I mean, it's a different metal, but yeah. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Roy Byer. Did I miss something there? Shots fired. Sorry, and yeah, marmalade is kind of like jam, but it's usually oranges and it's got chunks in it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, music is my live stream. Yeah. And I was gonna. It's been a busy week, but we're probably gonna do another one of those soon. Probably, like I said, I want to do maybe Monday, maybe like a Monday morning or Monday evening. What works better for you guys, Monday morning or Monday evening? Because like, if we go Monday morning, gonna have to avoid some people's stream times. Yeah. But yeah, I've got a few videos that I want to record like leading up to that though too. Man, like I said, it's just this week has been very busy. But yeah, metal is also. Oh, okay. It's also a fluid. Okay, yeah. See, you got it. Yeah, music is my life, but then that guy fired me, and I wasn't even hired. That's funny. You know what's funny is that my son says that shit a lot. Like we'll be here around the house, and like I'll tell him like you're fired, and he'll be like, but I was never hired. My son's fucking funny, dude. He cracks me up. But then that guy fired me. I wasn't even hired. Leonard Skinner. He's a cool dude. Oh, okay. Him and that guy that played the flute on one foot. Oh, the flute on one foot. All right. Yeah. Metal is a tasty brew from Trillium. All right. Yeah. I have to check it out. Random Brad Creator says probably the replay. What was the replay? Like, which replay? Like, and getting back into that, like, I like Pink Floyd. I'm not the biggest Pink Floyd fan there is. I'll tell you, I'm not the biggest Pink Floyd fan there is. But they like the music of theirs that I've heard. I like it. It's all been good. Can't say any of it's shit. Where I can say that about some bands. They do have some bands do have some good music and some of it's shit. But yeah, I want to. I wanted to do some more like music reviews and shit before I got on and did the next live stream. There's one I just been meaning to record. I just haven't got it recorded yet. And there's another one that I wanted to record. I haven't got it recorded yet. And then there's this other one. I'm like, man, there's just too many to do. You know what it is I probably do need to place an order and get some weed, because you know what I would do is normally I'll shoot a video and then I sit here and smoke a fat bowl and edit some videos and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Love Me Some Floyd, one of my top 3 faves. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, music is my live stream. Yeah. Welcome to the machine. Ah. Rage Against the Machine? I don't know how to do the whoosh over your head joke emojicon. Do they have one? Do they have a... I know they've got a salute one, but I mean, you could substitute it for whoosh. 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 Yeah, Maroon 5 has a new song out. Hey, don't get mad. I have no testosterone left. Mike. That's funny, dude. That's funny. But yeah, I need to. Yeah, I do need to sit down and get some of those. And the thing is, like, I'll tell you one thing. Like, when I go to do some of the music review videos, like it'd probably be more like album reviews. It would definitely be a lot less editing involved with that, because like I get in and start talking about one of these fucking albums. Like, I'm gonna just go off and flap my gums, and it's gonna be way longer than it needs to be. And it's gonna be like, you know what? I'm not editing that shit. Maybe I put a little slideshow over it or something. But yeah, there's really no. Yeah. I've also been meaning to get back into some comic book reviews and doing single issue reviews. Because I noticed some of my older comic books I did, like the single issue reviews, a lot of those are still getting some pretty decent views for being as old as they are. I'm like, okay, like some people are still actually caring about comic books, you know? Like, it makes me feel good when I'm looking at my videos that are being viewed. Like, some people are still looking at some of my old comic reviews. So I need to, you know, I guess I need to get back on some of those. Need to get back on some of those. Alexander Webb, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you're having a very good evening. He says, I haven't been able to catch a stream in a while. I hope all has been good. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Just busy. Just been busy with life. You know what I mean? You know, I didn't even tell you guys about the other week when we went to Renaissance Fair. Me and my family went to Renaissance Fair, not last weekend, but the weekend before. It was really nice. You know, usually when we go to Renaissance Fair, I usually end up bumping into somebody famous there, but only one person. Actually, two people essentially that I bumped into at the Renaissance Fair this year. They were together as friends. Yeah, but there was 3 of them together, but like one of them was this fitness model named Claire Max. Follow her on Instagram and on Twitter. But she's like I think she's a trainer, but she's like a fitness model. But I've been following her for a couple of years. But she's pretty buff. She's pretty badass. And she was there with this other guy that like if I showed you his face, you'd probably recognize who he is, because I've seen him do videos. I think what he did videos with, was it Nerdist? No, it wasn't Nerdist. It might have been Nerdist. He's done some of those like crazy like out there videos. Like I remember one in particular he was doing about like the Avengers. Was it the Avengers and the time travel and shit like that? But yeah, I've seen him too. But the funny thing is, while we were there, I didn't recognize who he was. And then later, when I got home and I posted a picture and I was tagging people, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I should have known. But he had glasses on and shit. I'm like, when I seen his face on the Instagram, I was like, "Dude, I know who this fucking guy is. I'm like, you know, yeah, it is what it is, though. Now I'm yeah, me too. I'm hungry too. A Toblerone. So yeah, no, don't eat that. Don't eat it. Don't you eat that candy. Have a banana or some strawberries, right? Have some strawberries or protein shake. Have a protein shake. I think Roy likes Pink Floyd. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Daniel Fisher hungry too. Yeah. Jason says, man, I feel you. I'm so far behind on all the stuff I need to record and stream about. But I've been so busy since I went to work for myself. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, you follow Claire too? Yeah. She's pretty badass, dude. Yeah. Claire Max has more muscles in her arm than my whole body. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, she's pretty buff. She's pretty badass. Yeah. Roy says, I love Pink Floyd. They're in the ether with Led Zeppelin and Metallica. Whoa. Surely we're talking about pre-Black Album Metallica, right? Like pre-Black Album Metallica? Like that Metallica? Right? Like pre-Black Album Metallica? Or should I go so far as to say pre- and Justice for All Metallica? That's what you're really talking about, right? You're really talking about pre-and Justice Metallica. Don't you lie to me. I know that's who you're talking about. You're talking about pre-and Justice Metallica. Because if you're talking about and Justice and beyond Metallica, you're fucking insane. You're insane. Like, I'm pretty sure you are. I'm pretty sure you are. And you know, I know you're Dixie. I know you're Dixie now. I can tell. I can tell by the way you're commenting. Music is my life. I'm going to amplify my kazoo and sample my burps in a triangle. There you go. Do it. Do it. I was telling my kids that my daughters, they need to start making some music for my live streams, you know. They need to make me some lo-fi to play in the background. Or hi-fi. Yeah. Well, dots are fruit flavored. I'm eating those. No! Saint Anger. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, man. No. Yeah. Yeah, now I know you're trolling. Now I know you're trolling. Is there anybody who likes Saint Anger? Is it anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Blockade. Blockade. Sad but true. Yeah. Yeah. So if you go back to nerd therapy, I went in, right? Right. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? We need to do one. I do need to do another one of those soon, too. Yeah. Yeah. Random Brad. You know it, though. Like, come on. Come on. We're talking about pre-and Justice Metallica. That was good Metallica, man. That was good Metallica. Oh, okay. Reefer Man says he loves Saint Anger. Okay. Yeah. I'm madly in anger with you. Oh. Lars Trash Can Lid does. Yeah. Music is not music unless you have heard Electric Light Orchestra Out of the Blue. Is that one of their songs? Because ELO, I was going to say, I definitely heard some ELO for sure. Yeah. Yep. On Through the Never. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you got to get it. You got to get in some, you know, some pre-and Justice Metallica. We'll give it to you that. Just like if we're talking about Motley Crue, you got to get pre-Dr. Feelgood Motley Crue, right? Pre-Dr. Feelgood, you know. Once they started trying to do that whole sober shit, like stay on the drugs, fellas. If you're a musician, stay on the drug. I'm kidding. Don't do drugs. But I'm just saying, like, you ever notice that, like, all the old bands, probably even the new bands and shit, like they were all good when they were all fucking junked out and doing fucking all kind. Yeah, like that's when they were all good. It seems like once they all go sober and they quit doing, like, they all get fatty and shit, and their fucking music starts to suck. You know what? I think I've been checking out, you know, like, it keeps coming across my feed on Instagram when I get on there, is a lot of videos of Axl Rose and Guns N' Roses. And, like, I'm like, you know what? I bet you if we got, I think we just need to get Axl Rose to hit the gym, do some cardio, and, you know, maybe go keto for, you know, a little while, just trim some of that weight up. I think he might still have it, man. I think he might still have it. I mean, I think he might still have it. Because he looks like he still has some of the energy. He's just a little winded. He's a little winded now. And I think if he dropped a few pounds, got a little bit active, I think he'd be, you know, I think he'd be right there still. I think he'd be right there. Because let me tell you, you know, like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Chinese Democracy is a great fucking album. I like Chinese Democracy, okay? I think that album's great. Well, not great. It's good. It's good. It's got a few great songs on it. But it's a good one. I like it. Yeah, Low Rock. Yeah. Frayed Ends of Sanity. Yeah. Okay. I skipped a little bit here. If your band hasn't been good since the early 90s, maybe you should stop. Yeah. You know what? Hey, Anthrax. Still going strong, baby. Still going strong. Anthrax. You see this? It means not fucking welcome. Oh, wait. No, that's a thraxogram. Yeah. Anyway. This chat is just the tip of the Hatfield. That's Hatfield, the tip of the Hatfield. Yeah. Oh, man, that's funny. Double album. Oh, is that the ELO? The ELO one? Yeah. Sweet Home was their best. Home Sweet. You think Home Sweet Home was their best? Theater of Pain. Ah, man, I don't know, man. Like, Theater of Pain's a good album, but like I swear, like Too Fast for Love is like my shit. I fucking love Too Fast for Love. And you know what? And honestly, like Dr. Feelgood. Dr. Feelgood is good. I like Dr. Feelgood. I do like Dr. Feelgood, but let's face it. It's nowhere near as good as Too Fast for Love, Shout at the Devil, or Theater of Pain. It's nowhere near as good as those. At all. Like, but it's still a good album. It's got a different flavor, and it's like, I like the whole, like, I do like Dr. Feelgood, though. I do like it. But, you know, yeah. Mike, stop bringing up old bands. You're showing your advanced age, sir, right? Random Breath says, got the double plastic of that, Mike. I don't say vinyl. That's some stupid hipster made up name. The vinyl. Yeah. Yeah, Rocket Queen. Yeah, I'm a Rocket Queen? Why am I a Rocket Queen? I like that song too. Rocket Queen's fucking great. Yeah, many have been dancing with Miss. Yeah, we've been dancing with Mr. Brownstone. Yeah, Trinity, go listen to Ghost. Dance Macabre. What? Dance Macabre? What's that? Phil Ailing, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Anthrax for the win. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking love Anthrax. I was in another chat earlier tonight. I was listening to, I was on Chilling in the Basement before I got on here and started my live stream. And we were actually there talking about music too. And one of the guys in the chat said he's getting ready to go watch Godsmack, Pantera, and somebody else. I'm like, oh man, I haven't seen Pantera since the Great Southern Trendkill tour. Matter of fact, I think that's the only time I ever seen Pantera. Yeah. Anyway, but hey, all the band members were still there anyway. Rest in peace, Dimebag and Vinny. But point is, but yeah, dude, I would still love to see that. I mean, because you got fucking Zakk Wylde, fucking Charlie Benante up there. Like, come on. Fuck. God damn, man. I would love to see that. You know what? As a matter of fact, the other day I was looking on Instagram too, and I was checking out Zakk Wylde, his Instagram. His Instagram is pretty fucking funny, dude. Like, that dude's pretty fucking funny. I wonder if he's still mad at Limp Bizkit. Remember that there for a time, every time, like, I remember all these live shows, you get done playing a song and be like, fuck Limp Bizkit. Anyway, but I was checking out his Instagram the other day. I'm like, damn, dude, like, Zach's still pretty fucking he's pretty yoked up. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, like, is this dude is he on some HRT? Is he on some of that, you know, is he taking some of that testosterone? Because, like, there's one picture in particular. He was sitting there playing, and dude, you can see his fucking his tricep, dude, fucking cuts, man. Fucking cuts like a motherfucker. And his arm looked pretty, I'm like, dude, I was like, God damn, Zach, like, fucking calm down, bro. That motherfucker gotta be juicing. He gotta be juicing. But if you ever go watch the movie Rockstar, he's in that. I mean, he wasn't like super buff in that, but you could tell, like, he looked like he's pretty fit. Pretty fit dude. Yeah. And Zakk Wylde's pretty good too. Like, I like a lot of Black Label Society shit, but I know for a while they were doing this thing where they were like pumping out like a fucking album every year. Like, there was just like so much, like, it was kind of like when the Cottonmouth Kings started doing that, like an album every fucking year. It's like, okay, bro, like, slow down a little bit. Like, you're sparing quality for quantity, and you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Quality, not quantity. It's okay. Out of the Blue is a great example of what pop music was doing back in the late 70s, and then took it a step forward before its time with Mr. Blue Sky and Turn to Stone with 15 other tracks. All right. Too Fast is good, and Shout at the Devil is fire. Yeah. Roy, I admit that I liked Great White. I'm once bitten, twice shy, baby. Yeah. I'm once bitten, twice shy. That's the only song I remember from Great White. You know who I do love? Fucking White Snake. I don't give a shit what anybody said. Fucking David Coverdale coming out and fucking White Snake was the shit. Okay, like I really only remember the one album. I really only remember the one album, but that's a great fucking album, man. That's a fucking great album, was it not? Still of the Night, man, is a fucking classic. I love Still of the Night. That's a great song. That's a great song. A blackout moans when he's burning with the fever. And just the way the whole album starts off. That's a good one. That's a good one. Come on. Come on. If you don't. And you know what? And speaking of which, since we were talking about Motley Crue, I'll tell you one thing. To this day, Vince Neil's Exposed album is fucking fire, dude. I fucking love that album. Vince Neil Exposed, great album, start to finish. Go listen to it. You're welcome. Of course, most of you probably have heard it. But yeah. Let's see. Time is excellent as well, Mike. All right. Yeah. Mike says, Jason, I'm 60. Yes, you are. You are. We know. We know. We know. Red and Bad. Time is a great album, although it has less strings. Oh, okay. All right. Alabama song. Time. Take me to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Is that must be one of the songs. Okay. Yeah. Not gay. I lived by that line for a great many benders. All right. Nice. Nice, Daniel Fisher. That's funny. Seems Zach Wild back when he was with Ozzy on the No More Tears tour in '92. Nice, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that's good shit right there. Yeah, I've never seen Black Label live. I don't think I've ever seen Zach even playing with Ozzy. Obviously. Aglax says my Star Trek show just ended. Didn't see you there. Sorry, Aglax. I was trying to undercut you. What is that? You know, and I seen it one time too. I know I seen your channel, the Star Trek channel. What is it again? You need to let me know. You need to send me that link. I forgot what it was. ELO, New World Record, and Face the Music is classic. And that Symphony album, El Dorado, was excellent. Classic rock. Then at the end of the decade, the disco-oriented Discovery. Yeah. The Bullet Boys, do it for the money. The Bullet Boys, man. That's a name I've not heard in a long time. Yeah, the Bullet Boys, huh? That's funny. You know what? I was flipping through that Wayne's World book I posted a picture of on Twitter the other day. I was flipping through that book, and one of the bands that because it was one of these silly things in there, but one of the bands you mentioned was that group Nelson. Remember from the 80s? Fucking Nelson. I was like, dude, fucking Nelson. That's just funny. Nelson. Yeah. Is This Love? Yeah. That's another group. That's another good one. Yeah. Is this love that I'm feeling? Yeah, that's a fucking great song. Aglax says, music is life. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hashtag music is my life. Yes. Discovery equals disco. Very. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Disco very. Aglax, I need to know the name of your podcast. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it either. Priority 1 Armada, the biggest Star Trek Online Armada in the galaxy. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think, was I lurking on the live stream the other week? Did I just see a replay of it? I can't remember. StarWarsMCU-OG says Whitesnake had a few good ones, and he did that album with Jimmy Page. Oh man, what? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, at least I was caught up on the stream. Was that album with Jimmy Page? Let's see. The only thing good about Whitesnake was Tanya Katane. Nah. That was just the good thing about the videos. That was the good thing about the videos was Tanya Katane. Yeah. Like, hey, we could hardly contain ourselves. Yeah. Nelson was the 80s Hanson. Yeah. But Hanson was yes. Yeah, it was too. Yeah. I can't even remember what song what was that song they did? Was it like After the Rain or some shit? Like, I can't remember. Yeah, you're right. They were like the Hanson of the Oh shit, that's funny. That's why the other band they mentioned was Mr. Big. And like Mr. Big, did they ever have any other songs besides I'm the One Who Wants to Be With You? Did they do any other songs? Like I think they just had that single and that was it. Like they just released a single and like, you know what, we're not even gonna release an album. Like we just got this one song. Oh man, got them all on records, Mike. Nice. Eric the Guapo, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. Seeing you in the chat over there on Young Ripples earlier. Yeah. I was lurking Young Ripper's stream earlier. I just because I was working today, I had an event and I just packed up my shit, got in the van and it started and I was driving home. Pretty much listened to it the whole time once I got home and I was grilling and made some steak fried rice. Yeah. I guess you could say like you ever been to Tokyo Steakhouse, Eric? Tokyo Steakhouse. I basically made that shit. I had some ribeyes, some fucking fried rice and shit. It's fucking great. Oh man, it was so goddamn good. Thinking about that steak and that fried rice was so goddamn good. Yeah, it was great. I might go inside and have a little bit more. Of course, I'm gonna have it with cauliflower rice since it's this late at night. But that steak was goddamn good. Priority 1 Armada. Yeah. Do we have a link for that? Do we have? I mean, Aglax can't drop it in there, but oh wait, no, not there. Got to do it here. No, come on. Let's see. Oh. I think it's this one right here. Is this it right here, Aglax? There you go. Check it out. If you're a Star Trek geek, go check it out. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're a Trekkie, my God, my bad. Yeah, Eric in the house. Yeah, Star Trek will kill you with a Akira class ship, phasers and stuff. Yeah, exactly. What he said. Yeah, what the gay dude said. Oh, the not gay dude. My bad. My bad. Mr. Big was more hard rock than their other than their big hit, I thought. Yeah, they may have been. I think most of the music wasn't like that. I think you're right. Yeah, subscribe. Yeah, Coverdale page was name of the album. Oh, okay. Huh. I didn't know that. I'll have to check that out sometime. I'll have to check it out. These dots are delicious, Trinity. No. Never been to Tokyo Steakhouse, even though I live down the street from it. Oh, okay, dude, it's pretty good. I haven't been there in a while. I guess it hasn't been that long ago. It's a little expensive, but it's good. It's good. Like, because it's one of those places where you go. I can't remember what they call it. Where you go there and they got the big grill and they sit there and they cook the shit right in front of you. It's pretty good though. It is pretty good. Every time I go there, I enjoy the food. The food's always good. Food's always good. Food's always good. Definitely worth checking out sometime. Roy says, Coverdale Page, lame. Yeah. Cheers O'Clock, says Random Brad. All right. Yeah. Yee! Yeah, I need to, Mike Porter says, I need to get a beer. I had a beer the other week when we were at, I had a couple of beers, as a matter of fact, when we were at Renaissance Fair the other week. If anyone comes to New York City, we can totally hit up some karaoke for your favorite tunes. You know what? That would be all fine, Daniel Fisher, but I find that everywhere I've ever been where they have karaoke, they don't have the music that I want to sing. They don't have the music that I want to sing. I'm always like, God damn it. Why can't you guys just have some good music? Can't you have some good music that I want to sing? I don't want to sing Paula Abdul. I don't want to sing Pink or Britney Spears. Like, I want some fucking Pantera. Some fucking Faith No More. Some Guns N' Roses even. And when they have Guns N' Roses, they have all the fucking usual shit. And I'm like, that's not what I want. I want Mr. Brownstone. I don't want Paradise City. I don't want Sweet Child of Mine. Benihana, okay, yeah. Is that what they call it? Yeah. Benihana style, okay, yeah. Cheap Trick rocks, and they still do. I think the one I remember most from them is the one that they redid, the Elvis song they redid. That's the one I remember the most. But yeah. But Daniel Fisher, like if I ever go to New York City, yeah, sure, I hit you up for sure. I hit you up, and yeah, well, I have no problem with going and have a few drinks and doing some karaoke and shit. Hell yeah. You can go get some drinks, do some karaoke, get some pussy. Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, I'm married, but you know what I mean. Thanks, the Akira is awesome. The Akira. Oh. Okay. I'm confused. Is my YouTube handle my name, or do I change my hand? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a very good question. I love to eat fruit. Dots or gummies? Daniel Fisher says, you're not wrong. I wanted to sing Dennis Leary's Asshole, and they didn't. Aw, see? You know what I want to do is I want to get me a 1967 Cadillac Eldorado, hot pink with whale skin hubcaps. Yeah. Wasn't it 1960? I don't know if it was 1967, but an all leather cow interior. And you know what I want to do? I want to drive that. Yeah. Well, I'm sucking down McDonald's cheeseburger. What is it? Big Macs? Yeah, I can't remember, dude. It's been a while since I've heard that. Yeah. Get some Bootsy Collins. Oh, there you go. Get some Bootsy. Yeah. Aglax says, I used to work at a karaoke bar where I was known as the singing bartender. I would sing you a song. I would sing any song you wanted for money. Everyone always chose Bop by Hanson. It's because your look. It's because the whole Aglax look. They're probably like, this motherfucker sings Bop, I bet. For sure. You know what, Aglax? You remind me of the kind of guy, and this is a good thing. Like, I remember, like, I'm not sure if they probably definitely don't do this shit anymore, but here where I live, I'm sure that they've got these across the country. Cold Stone. You ever heard of Cold Stone Creamery? Where you go in, they got the fucking ice cream, and they chop all the shit up into it, and then you put whatever you want into it. They use these little metal things to make it look all cool. Like, the Cold Stone, when they first opened up out here, there was one guy who used to work there, and I think it was a thing they used to do. Like, when you would go in there and you would tip them, like, they would ring the little bell, and they would start singing a song. They would start singing songs and shit. Like, I doubt they do that shit anymore. They like these days, the kids these days, probably people who are watching this fucking stream, you're kids, you worthless piece of shit kids. Lazy motherfuckers. They get a tip and like, I doubt they're gonna sit there and start singing fucking Backstreet Boys for me if I give them a fucking tip. They probably don't even know what that shit is. They're not even gonna go. They're not even gonna get fucking ring the bell and say, "Oh, ski, 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 ski." Yeah, they won't even do that shit. They probably won't even do the Superman. They probably do some of that shit that comes out nowadays that people call music. Probably don't even have any fucking lyrics. They'll probably start singing Lizzo. Lazy motherfuckers. Anyway, sorry. Going to see Guns N' Roses September. Nice. I love it. Yeah, I mean, Axl's getting a little, but you know what? They're honestly, they're getting up there in age anyway. So, but hey, I'll give them a pass. They're still good. Oh, Barracuda. Yeah. I wanna rock and roll all night. Yeah. And part of every day. No, it's party every day. Yeah, well, I want to rock part of every day. Yeah, that's a good movie too. What the hell was that? Not Grown Ups, but Role Models. Fucking funny movie. I guess, oh my god, I'd pay money to hear that. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I made bank. Britney Spears Toxic. Only like 3 minutes long. You got to do what you got to do in this world. Yeah, absolutely. You do. Yeah, man. Guns N' Roses September, huh? Nice. I know Jason, if he's still here, he said he's getting ready to go see... Who is he getting ready to see soon? Was it Mr. Bungle? Mr. Bungle you're going to be seeing soon? Which is sweet, man. Fucking jelly. See, and look, Jedi Jen wasn't wrong, man. I said 30 minutes, and here we are, an hour and 46 minutes later. Oh, man. Let's see. And all other cow interior, and bright baby seal eyes for headlights. Yeah. And whale skin hubcaps. Yeah. Not much a fan of the overplayed Gunners stuff. I bought the Chinese Democracy album. Think it's the best GNR album released. Take that, GNR diehards. Yeah, you know what? Like Chinese Democracy, it's got like a range of shit in there, and you know what? I think they had so many different people recording on the album too, but like, there's just like some great fucking songs on, like Catcher in the Rye, fucking great song. But then obviously, what was it? What was the main one that came out? The Better. That song's fucking great. Even the opening song, Chinese Democracy, that song fucking rocks, dude. Yeah. I mean, and it kind of slows down a little bit, but like, I think that album is actually pretty damn good. Now, I think Appetite for Destruction is a great album. It's a fucking classic album. Grew up with that shit. What was the other one? Lies, Lies, Lies. It's okay. Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. That was really an up and down two albums though too. They, some good stuff, some stuff. It's definitely not the best of their offerings, but yeah, it definitely has a lot of offerings between the two albums, for sure. But yeah, I like Chinese Democracy. Chinese Democracy is a good album. I want to sing Steve Martin's King Tut. If I knew they'd line up just to see me. Yeah. Something, and bought me a museum. King Tut. I was watching, just the other day, I was watching the Saturday Night Live 25th anniversary DVD that I got. And that little skit's on there. The fucking King Tut. That shit's great. Yeah. King Tut. Yeah. I'm an asshole. Leo, Leo, Leo. Yeah. Really paying attention to the lyrics of Paradise City. Too young is my origin story. Yeah. Poisoning pigeons in the park. What? Who's poisoning pigeons in the park? Let's see. Aglax, you don't really have a southern accent. How did you do that? Right? Yeah. I want to sing Metallica. Nothing else matters. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, I don't know. It's on that one album though. I don't know. I don't know. Random Brad says, but what I do know. Oh dang! It skipped on me. It skipped on me there. But what I do know, I listen to David Hasselhoff's The Night Before Christmas album every year. I didn't know he had it now. That's funny. That's funny. I mean, I know he had done some singing and shit, but like that's funny. I have to check that out. The current generation can just listen to WAP. That's funny. Trinity sing Wasp. Wild Child. You know what? I can't. By the way, rest in peace, Andy Rourke, bassist of the Smiths. Oh, did he just die recently? I didn't know that. My accent gets stronger the more I drink. Oh, okay. Yeah. There's a lightning storm outside. You said, no, I didn't. I'm going to have to go outside and check it out. I'm getting ready to end soon. I'll have to go outside and check it out. But that doesn't surprise me because the kind of day it's been, and it has been a little... My wife really is the one who really pointed out how humid it was today. I'll have to go check it out. LA Guns. Man, I haven't heard some LA Guns in a while, man. There are. I won't admit to being like a big fan, but yeah. I'll have to go check it out, Eric. Mike Popcorn Porter says, Agalaxy, you said on Twitter Space that Georgia used to be a lot bigger. Are you talking about when they were first a colony and the territory went all the way to the Mississippi River? I don't know. I would kick Britney Spears out of the bed in the morning. Oh, man. Agalax says, I saw Tenacious D. They rocked my fucking socks off. We were the first crowd to hear the new video game song. Nice. Oh, and I forgot to see this right here. We got a $5 super chat from Daniel Fisher. Says, okay, y'all, get your comments in now so we can close out. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, crank that sucker up. Yeah. That album's good. Axl Rose is a musical genius. I don't know about that. One of the things that obviously like Axl Rose definitely had is his voice. His voice very distinct. But yeah, I mean, again, Chinese Democracy, good album. Axl got Stephanie Seymour mad props in my book. Oh, okay. I know I'm forgetting who that is. I remember Dawkins. I do remember Dawkins. Yeah, I do remember Dawkins. Yeah. He was up a long time ago, but we kept typing, right? November Rain, then he dumped that bitch. Yeah. That's a good song, too. I like November Rain was one of the good ones. King Tut was a single. It was a hit. Okay. I didn't know it was a single. That's funny. I do know that he had albums out and shit. Well, I know he had some comedy albums and shit, but yeah. Y&T was a great band too. Y&T? What? It's a great band too. Iron Maiden? Yeah, Iron Maiden. I'm not familiar with a lot of the music, but Iron Maiden's, obviously a great classic band. Classic shit. Yeah, probably that's exactly what I was talking about. Not a lot of people know about the Georgia land scandal. Yeah. Run to... Oh, okay. Yeah, Roy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's rum to the hilt, by the way. Rum to the hilt? Yeah. Rum for your life. Flash of the Blade. Dio. Yeah. Best Metallica song is Orion. Oh. Okay, Orion. I don't know, like Metallica's early shit. They got, man, I remember I used to have that cassette single of the Garage Days. I think one of my cousins took that shit. Took my Garage Days cassette, man. Fucker. Killers. Paul Diano Forever. All right. Stephanie Seymour was a Victoria's Secret model. Oh, okay. I have to check her out. I'm sure I remember. I'm sure. Like when I see her face, I'll probably remember who you're talking about. But like, could have picked Rob Halford and Doogie Howser. Oh man. Oh, Trinity's favorite band is Green Day. You son of a! Don't you dare! Do you have the time to listen to me whine? No, I don't. I don't, Billy. I don't. You son of a... Anyway, guys, we're going to bring it to an end here. I'm going to go outside. Oh, don't start with the Cinderella. I love Cinderella, too. They're one I definitely remember the shit. And Rat. Rat was another good one. Yeah. But guys, we're gonna bring this stream to an end. Thank you all so much for being here today. Like I said, I got some music videos that I want to get recorded. Not music videos, but like talking about some music and shit. And then we're gonna do another one of those music is my life streams here, probably here next week. We'll get some of that done. And oh, Trinity is King. Oh, okay. We're getting into some Faith No More. Is that what we're talking about now? Yeah, favorite Metallica song is anything off the 598. Yeah, EP. Yeah. Oh wait, isn't that a covers album? I think it is, isn't it? I think it is. Oh, Aglax make it. Okay, yeah. See, oh, you guys are dropping it. Okay, I see what you do. You guys are dropping in all the comments now that I'm getting ready to end the stream. Stop it. But I greatly appreciate it, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for being here and listening to me flap my gums and keeping me going. Flapping my gums talking about music. Like I said, we could do this all day. We could do this all day, like Steve Rogers and shit. I could do this all day. But thank you guys so much for being here today. You all have a very good day. Have a great Sunday. I think tomorrow I'm going to go with the family. We're going to watch the Super Mario Brothers movie finally. Got my tickets. My son wants to see that Across the Spider-Verse movie, so we're going to go watch that here in a couple weeks. But thank you all so much for being here today. I see you still dropping chats in there about the music and stuff. Just stop it. You all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great Sunday. Have a great rest of your weekend. And we'll see you all in the next video or live stream. Later. Y'all kept me going that long. See what you did? I said I wanted it to be a short live stream. Yeah, I should have played that stop it. I should have played the stop it clip, huh? I should have. Stop it. Yeah, I should have. Oh, look, I see. Talking about typo negative. Talking about cold chamber. Steamroller rolling through my headset. Yeah. I got you, you son of a... All right, man. All right. Yeah. All right. Oh, now you're back, Chase. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I leave. All of a sudden, yeah. See, Jedi Jen wasn't wrong. I said I wanted to do a shorter live stream. She said an hour and a half. Look, it still ended up being 2 hours long. See what you guys do? Well, either way, I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a great night.